lot of model. Check for me. Don't check for me unless you got checks for me. I kept a stick like a hobo, no checking me. Way back when D-Lo had the spot in Church Street. So many they get up, I said to me.
What is up, guys? It's Upcoming Sports here with the new look Memphis Grizzlies realistic rebuild part 2 of this series. If you guys have not seen part 1, make sure you click the link in the description. It'll take you right to the playlist. But if you're new, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button with notifications on. So we left off with that Ja Morant game winner in game 7 to knock off the Clippers, and now we're in round 2 against the Mavericks, and we're tied at 1 apiece, down 2-1 now against the Dallas Mavericks. 2-2. They have Porzingis, they have Luka, and I believe they have Oladipo somehow, but we are going to another game 7 here, and we'll see if they can maybe lose this one. Memphis, and we do win in Memphis 106-102. And Jaren Jackson with a 30-point game, not bad. Everyone else playing pretty well. Ja Morant, not the best game, but we got it done. And in the Western Conference Finals, we've got the Golden State Warriors, and we lose game 1. Okay, we tie it up 1-1. 2-1, we go up. We win 2 straight, but we do have an injury. Doesn't matter. 2-2, and now we do have an actual injury, so we will make a change here, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. None of the starters got hurt, so we'll see if we go to another game 7, and it looks like we are going to yet another game 7 here, and it is in Memphis again, so we do have home court, and we are going to win. So we're going to go to the finals after being down 3-1 in the first round. What a comeback. In the finals, though, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers, who at this point, I think it's safe to say, are a super team. Joel Embiid is a 97 overall. Ben Simmons a 92. They've got Tobias Harris. They've got Al Horford. They've got a lot of good pieces here. Josh Richardson. So in the finals, let's see if we can deliver Memphis a championship. And we do win game 1. Ben Simmons with a nice game, but it looks like Jaren Jackson had a good game. We just had a solid all-around game. In game 2, they tied up 1-1. Tobias Harris with a 30-point game. We've got a lot of scorers on this team, a lot of good defenders as well. Jaren Jackson with 30. Morant with a double-double. Game 3 now, and the Sixers win 2 in a row. So Sabonis with 24 and 12. Morant with 20. Embiid with 20, though, and they've got a lot of good scorers. Game 4, and we lose. We go down 3-1 now. Not a good start. KJ Martin led us in scoring. And can we force another game? We're going to lose here in 5, but we will be back. Draft lottery time now, and I don't know if we have any picks here, but I do know that we have our own picks, so we'll see what we do with that. So with our own first round pick, we're going to select a foreign player who will be overseas for 2 seasons, so he's not going to contribute. We just don't need any more guys on this roster, so we'll stash him away. Here is the rotation for this season. Ja Morant, we did give a max extension to. Definitely deserves it. Been playing really well. And the team is looking really nice. Very young still. Sabonis also got extended. So I think we've got our team moving into the future. We can definitely get back to the finals. We've got enough talent. So for this season, Domantas Sabonis is going to be an all-star. That is pretty cool. I did not expect that. No Ja Morant, it looks like, though. And the MVP for the season is Giannis yet again. LeBron James Jr. for the Raptors Rookie of the Year. Anthony Edwards Most Improved. And all NBA teams will see if Ja Morant is there. And he does get all NBA third team. He's just been really consistent. I like that from our franchise point guard. 92 overall at this point. All defensive first team. Jaren Jackson Jr. Like to see that. I think we're ready for the next step, which is winning a championship because we already got to the finals. Number 1 seed in the West. Not much better than that, and I believe it was in the NBA. And we're playing the Jazz in the first round. Very tough matchup, but we should be able to get past them. And checking out the player stats, we saw that Brian Antoine finally breaks his shell, and he averages the most points for the team. Shooting very efficient. That is why we selected him. Domantas Sabonis, very good season for an all-star. KJ Martin, very solid, just all around solid. And now we've got a go-to scorer in Brian Antoine. Checking out the team stats. Round 1 against the Utah Jazz. Let's see if we can get it done. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we also win. Game 3 in Utah, and Monte Morris is back. We do lose that game 2-1, but we do go up 3-1. Please don't blow this. And we are going to move on to round 2 in 5 games. Bryant Antoine being our leading scorer, delivering a victory here. And it looks like they had Vince Hunter. Yeah, 30 points. Okay. So in round 2, we've got Zion and the Pelicans coming into Memphis, and we win game 1. Monte Morris, though, gets injured again. So we'll play Grayson Allen. We won't have a backup point guard, but John Morant's getting a lot of minutes either way, so we definitely can do with that. And game 2, we also win. Can we steal one in New Orleans? No, they win one and a second one. So they win both in New Orleans. Memphis now, and everyone has won their home game, but now we take one in New Orleans and close out the series. Jackson Hayes led them in scoring. Zion with only 12 points in that game. Not good at all for them. But Morant with 23 and 14. Western Conference Finals now, and we've got the Mavericks and us, and we win game 1 again. Monte Morris is back, but we'll leave him on the bench. Grayson Allen's been playing good, and we are up 3-0 on the Mavericks. 3-1 now, and 3-2. Okay, please do not blow this. Are we gonna go to 7? And we win in 6, so we will be in the finals again. Kristaps Porzingis with a 20-point game. They had Porzingis, Scotty Lewis, Doncic, of course. Very good team, very good team. Oladipo, wow, Steven Adams. Oladipo's been on all the teams, it seems like. Morant, though, with a good game. So we've got a rematch against the 76ers in the finals. Joel Embiid is now a 98 overall. Insanely good. Ben Simmons, 91 overall. Pretty much the same team, but they added Jaden McDaniels somehow. They drafted him, I guess. So we've got the rematch here. Can we get it done this time? We win game 1 yet again. Embiid with 34 and 10, not enough. Morant with 29 and 10. And Sabonis also with a double-double. Game 2, we also win. Not bad in Memphis. Joel Embiid with another good game. Morant, though, following up with another great performance. Game 3, and we lose that one. So we got to take a commanding lead. We got to win in Philadelphia. So game 4, and it is going to be tied up 2-2. We can't win in Philly. I don't know why. But Ben Simmons with a nice game there. And we lose 3 straight. This is not good. We are on the ropes at this point. And Morant's playing pretty good, but hopefully we can force a game 7. It would be in Philly, though. And it looks like we are going to lose. So at this point, I don't know what we do. It's a really solid team. The Sixers are more experienced, though, so it makes sense. I don't know where we go from here in the offseason, but we'll check it out once we get there. Sixers win it all. So we're going to give it one more run, one more year of this rebuild, and we are projected the Warriors pick, but it is number 1. But some sad news behind that pick. We're not going to be able to keep it. That pick was from the Andre Iguodala trade, but it is protected 1 through 4, so we don't get to keep it. And we're going to be making a trade still. We are not going to use our first round pick. At this point, there's no more roster spots, so we're going to trade it away for a future first round pick. So we're going to make this trade right here. Dylan Brooks, well, I'm not really playing, so he gets a chance somewhere else. Doug McDermott as well for a 3rd string point guard, which we really need. And Amari Bailey and Harrison Barnes, a nice veteran. Here is the rotation for this final season. Bryant Antoine, of course, I gave an extension to. He's our leading scorer, but everyone else is the same except for that one trade. So I think we are set. If we can get to the finals, I think we can get it done finally. And at the All-Star break, John Morant is finally an All-Star, along with Sabonis, which is surprising. And the MVP is going to go to Bryant Antoine, averaging 20 points, 5 assists, shooting 50, 40, 90, as we go 63 and 19. Well deserved from Bryant Antoine. Morant also could have got it because he had a phenomenal season, but Bryant Antoine, 50, 40, 90, leading scorer, 20 and 5, definitely deserves it there. And other awards don't really matter. Of course, we went 63 and 19, so we get Coach of the Year. All NBA teams looking like this. John Morant, All NBA 3rd team. as I said, played really well as well, but Brian Antoine definitely played a little bit better. But all defensive teams, Jaren Jackson, all defensive first team, and he's been insanely good as well, especially on defense. All rookie teams don't really matter. Checking out the standings, number 1 seed, of course. Were we the number 1 team in the NBA? Oh, by far we were. And the East is really garbage again. Denver Nuggets in the first round. Josh Jackson revenge series. So we'll check out the player stats. Of course, Antoine led us in scoring. Everyone else playing really, really good as a team. 63 wins, obviously. Number 1 offense, top 5 defense. In round 1, we got the Nuggets and Josh Jackson. Let's see if we can get it done. Game 1 here we win. Game 2, 1-1. Okay, I thought we could sweep them. They only won 38 games, 2-1. We're up. Can we go up 3-1? We are up 3-1. Please don't blow this. Okay, we win in 5. Morant with 24 and 11. And Terrence Clark with 21 off the bench. We've got a round 2 rematch here against Zion and the Pelicans. So we'll see if we can beat them again. We win game 1, 1-1. Okay, they still won on the road. 2-1, we're up. We still won on the road. And 2-2. Okay, very tough matchup here. 3-2, we're up. And we're going to 7 in Memphis. Please just get it done against Zion. Zion versus John Morant. And it looks like we are going to win. So 121-105. Very competitive series. Jaren Jackson with a good game. Morant with a good game as well. Very consistent. And Tim Hardaway led them in scoring. In the Western Conference Finals, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and Karl Anthony Towns, who was in conversations for the MVP throughout the season. But we are up 2-0 on them. And they get a game 2-1. Okay. 3-1, we're up. Please do not blow this. This is so common in 2K. 3-2. And of course, we're going to 7. And we're probably going to blow this because 2K tries to be so unpredictable. But if it's close, I'll try to hop in. So we've got a close game here, 97-96. But, that's heavily contested. He still hits it. Jalen LeCue with a huge 3 right there. We're going to get it to Morant. Does he have the clutch gene again? Oh my goodness, he's too good. Who are they going to go to? Cat again. And what's he do? Oh, that's a phenomenal pass, and they hit the 3. So we have maybe a last chance here. Down 4. Brian Antoine for the open 3. That's a good look. And he just missed it. But it's a good look. That is going to do it, though. And we're going to lose. Short of getting back to the finals for the 3rd time in a row. And Wiggins is going to close us out here. Wiggins and Towns. And Jalen LeCue hit a huge shot. Checking out the stats for that game. Wiggins with 31. He went off in that game. Apparently, Wiggins is really clutch. Towns also with a phenomenal game. Jalen LeCue hitting big shots. Terrence Mann also hit a big 3. And Morant, 20 points, getting the assist as well. We can't blame him. Brian Antoine, 20 as well. We just didn't have enough firepower. So the Timberwolves and the Heat are going to face in the finals. And it looks like the Heat are going to win. Shaquille O'Neal went off in that finals. So they're going to win. But that is going to do it for this rebuild. Let me know what other teams I should do. Drop a like on the road to 500 subscribers.